my sheriff, I said I was gonna get behind the candidate in the primary. Well, I couldn't find a good candidate to get behind.
That's the problem.
And now I've got there's two guys that are running for sheriff. My sheriff's not gonna run. Got two guys running for sheriff, and they're both Gillespie men, as far as I know.
But that's the people's fault, because they want to be enslaved. They don't have the courage to stand up for what's right. They allow whatever happens to them. Let's just obey the laws. Laws were meant to be amended or broken.
Cliven Bundy supporters would do that. Let me tell you about Cliven Bundy supporters. There were several thousand of them showed up there within, a couple of weeks' time. And I figured half of these people come from east of the Mississippi River.
Yes.
Wow.
Half of them come, and a lot of those people were coming. I heard one say 3,700 miles. They was coming from the East Coast. They come, and Malaysia came same way. Probably more than half of them come from the East Coast. So there was lots of people coming from a long distance. The local people, the people within my church and stuff, I figured maybe 15%. The rest of them were all people from somewhere else.
Wow.
Well, why did they come?
Yeah.
Right. Mr. Bundy, they did not come for you. They came for the Constitution, and they came for what is absolutely right. And it wouldn't have mattered what your name was. They saw an injustice, and they saw our liberty and freedom, and what our country was supposed to be completely altered, and that's why they showed up.
And I believe she's 100% right.
Yes. Yes.
Let me tell you something else, and I don't know how to express this to you. Every one of those people that let me tell you my interaction with them. My interaction was to shake the man's hand and give the woman a hug. I did that everyone I got to. And I never got to talk to them very much. But the ones that did express their feelings said, we come because we don't know why we come. We felt like we needed to come. And they felt like it was some type of a spiritual prompting. Every one of them expressed that. And let me tell you what their blessing was. When they stood for our Constitution and what we stand for in America, every one of them had some type of special spiritual experience, and they left with that. Every one of them. We actually felt some freedoms there. Let me tell you a little bit of a story of how it was before they come, and then how it was when they left. We were 2 or 3 weeks before they came. The federal government was creating an army. They had contract cowboys hired. And the contract cowboys had helicopters, trucks, horses, trails, all the equipment they figured they needed to steal my calf. And they had heavy equipment there. And the bureaucracy, the Park Service and the BLM, they was creating their army. And they created a great big camp, like army camp, with all kinds of heavy equipment, the guns, all that thing, but the communication was very interesting. High-tech communication.
Sure.
The best in the world.
Sure.
And then they put snipers on the hill around my ranch. And we knew for several days that the snipers were there. And my dogs, like in the middle of the night, I could tell when they changed shifts.
Wow.
And I could tell where they were. They was on this hill and over here. And they was changing shifts. I could tell when they changed shifts. And who did they have their guns pointed at?
We the people.
We the people, or at that point, they had their guns pointed at Cliven Bundy. I was the one they wanted to put a bullet through his chest or incarcerate him or something.
Yep.
I was the only man they wanted. They didn't want you or you, they wanted me. Why did they want me?
Yeah.
Okay, and then, of course, then when my kids and neighbors and stuff started to get involved a little bit here, then they started to abuse it. And they had all, now let me tell you a little bit more here about it. We had the snipers pointing their guns at us. And we had the 200 men in 100 cars. The cars were white, unmarked with government plates.
Mm. Wow.
And they were going up and down the roads, and they shut off all access to the public lands,
Mm.
everywhere, on the whole, that whole half of the county. And then they put up their fences and signs, and they created those First Amendment rights, patriots, I call them. And you know, they created them on the state of Nevada highway land, sort of interesting. And they created a pen and put the First Amendment right area. And then guess what they did? They didn't put a gate in there. And guess what else? They fenced off where there's no parking. So you couldn't get there, you'd have to walk to get there. And then guess what? They created two of them on my ranch. One of them was about 10 miles from the other, and then they had a law that said you could only exercise your First Amendment rights in one at a time. This is all documented. What is it? How many of you believe in the Bible? Do you believe the Bible is an inspired document?
Yep.
Who is the author of that document? Okay, who's the author of our Constitution? Do you think God might have sent those people to uphold and sustain the Constitution? Let me talk to you a little bit more about that standoff and those people. And I'm going to talk to you about my family. But I'm not going to talk to you about my wife tonight. Because we didn't go under that basis. You guys know that? Who wasn't that? Who wasn't that? Those people that stood and they testified that they had no fear. And on their way, those that was on a horse, they got off on their knees and they prayed. And those who was under the bridge on foot knelt down and they prayed. And then they got up and walked forward against that army. And those people were on the beds with their horns. So when they stepped forward, it was going to be the fire on. Over and over, they walked forward with that type of a message until they got to their fence and they actually negotiated a little bit. You know what my boys did in the negotiation? You know what the negotiation was? They want 5-6 hours so they can clear the tank out. They would basically give up to a certain point. But I see a BLM, and you can see it on. I see this BLM man trying to coax my boys over that fence. You know why they wanted to coax the boys over the fence?
Sure, arrest them.
They wanted to either arrest them or kill them.
Yeah.
And those my boys said they could see 3 or 4 red dots on their chest. You know who they think of that?
Laser. The laser, yeah.
And let me tell you what my boys did. They said, no, we're not negotiating with you. We'll give you 30 minutes to get out of here. And in 30 minutes, by now the county sheriff, they did, one man did have guts enough to get down between them. He sort of helped out here. He said, okay, you guys talk about we the people, you back up a few feet. And BLM, you got 30 minutes to get out of here. And guess what? They took tail and run. let me tell you what's sad about that. In 30 minutes, they were pretty well out of there. But you know what they did? Is they left with their guns. And guess what they did? The highway patrol escorted them, give them the right of way out on the freeway, and the county sheriff gave them, and you know what, all of those guns and things, you know what they did? They're in America now, ready to pull that same stuff on you. And our state governor allowed this to happen, and our county sheriff allowed this to happen. And those people moved right out of the state of Nevada, across the state of Arizona, across into Utah, and disappeared. So I don't, they're still there. We never took one gun away. And then 3 older ladies had the privilege to go and open the gate and turn the cattle loose. And there was, I don't know, maybe 1,000 people witnessed that. And they remember the reverence here and no fear and feeling the Lord was with them. Well, I wasn't there, but they said that when they turned the cattle loose, somebody told them to be quiet, and they said those cattle left and went under those bridges and past all those people, and they said you could have heard a pin drop. The reverence was that great with those people, that witness. So the only thing we can say, this was an action that our Heavenly Father definitely was involved in. It was an action that was right. It was supposed to be the time for this type of thing to happen. And it did happen.
And God put you right there when you know what to do.
Well, you didn't only put me there.
Sometimes greatness is such a finding, Mr. Bundy.
Well, evidently it
He
is.
said, well, Bundy's a good old boy, we'll just stick him right out here.
I do wanna say one thing about that. He did stick me out there. And let me tell you where he stuck me. He stuck me out there talking to you people. And he stuck me out there talking to, I don't know, probably getting close to, 50, 60 radio stations, maybe 100. And let me tell you about experience. About 2 weeks after the standoff, I was in my church, and I knew I had a call coming in for a radio interview. It was at 1:30. And so I heard my phone ring, and so I stepped outside the church house. And there was just a little bit of shade on the wall there, and so I leaned right up against the church house wall and took that call. It was a call from a radio station in New York. And she said, Mr. Bundy, you're going to be talking to 72 nations and approximately 300 million people.
No pressure.
And so, in my mind, I thought, well, what should I say? And I, of course, asked my Heavenly Father, let me tell you what my Heavenly Father told me to say. He told me to tell the people to forgive your wives and forgive your husbands, and you kids forgive your mom and dad and your other people friends. He said if you want to have happiness, you've got to learn how to forgive each other. That was the message of it. And I talked to her 20 minutes and hung up the phone and went back to the church house. And nobody, except people like you, they tell us nobody ever knew that happened. But he put me in that position, and that's what he told me to tell the world. I hope it did really good. I want to do something here tonight. Remember, if we said we're not going to deal with the red and the blue. They said we're not going to worry about the federal government. We're going to have to worry about home, our sovereignty at home. So the most important people in this candidate would be your county commissioners, your sheriff. Take care of those. And then I got something I want to share with you. I I declared myself, independent American Party. I was a Republican all my life. I'm not even wanting to talk about being the independent American Party, but I want you to be independent in the thinking I'm going to share with you now. What I would like to do is somehow, or you could get to one of these windows with that flag outside. Can you pick up and just right and see that? Over on the
Hey everybody, so that was Cliven Bundy speaking here in Reno. He spoke for about 40 more minutes than what I actually, where I had to cut it off. My arms got tired. I was holding the camera. And yes, I know Rebel, I should probably get a tripod. I don't want to hear that. But really good. He is really reiterating a lot of the things he has said in the past. Nothing new. And the Constitution doesn't change, and I don't think Cliven Bundy's speech will change. So it's all good stuff overall. And talking about what he talked about. I got a chance to thank him. That's the first time I had actually been able to shake his hand, so that was good. Thanked him and his wife for their hospitality and everything while we were down there. And just wanted to let him know what a truly great event it was, and how inspiring it was, is that he had prepared himself for that event, pretty much his whole life, to allow that to go off like that in the way it did. But the fight continues, and he reiterates that. I think one of the key parts of everything got recorded on here. It talks about sovereignty and the individual, and we don't, we possess the power, and we have to use it. We have to bring the power back to the people and just exercise your sovereignty that you possess, and limits the power of those who think they rule over you. So I think that was a real good message to a group like this. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see in the crowd, it is mostly over 50 crowd. All of you that are out there younger than me in my age, you got to get involved. It's not enough just to be on the social media. You got to get out and meet people, shaking hands and stuff like that. I mean, there's people here that I've known for several years, and they've been active in the community and in politics, if you will. But it's like Cliven says, it's got to start at the local level. Everything, from your sheriff and your county commissioners is where the real power's at, and we got to take it back. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's not a whole lot of new stuff, but it is good to see he's getting around. He's going to be around the state the rest of the week. He's going to Fallon and Elko. So he's going to continue to fight these issues. So y'all be good, YouTube. Live free.